Coordinator's Corner has been diving into the upcoming opponent for the Sycamores all year long, while also looking back at the previous week, which sometimes that message hasn't changed a whole lot as we've gone throughout the season. And when we start with the Sycamore offense, the message is the same from offensive coordinator Jeff Hiklinski.
We shouldn't have been shut out. I mean, we were down inside. We were on the fringe and getting into the red zone area at least 3 or 4 times. We were moving the ball. And it all comes back down. I mean, you've heard me say it for how long. It comes down to quarterback play. And right now, our feet, teams right now are making us drop back and throw the football. We can't compound everything, and that seems like what we're doing right now is compounding everything. And then when we do get going, one thing ends it, and you're like, just come on, let's go. And so we're working on everything. We're working hard on it. The players are working really hard. The energy level and everything out here at practice has been really good.
For the first time all year, the Indiana State defense struggled to find any sort of sustained success in a game. With that being said, Coach Wilson has seen his crew respond in practice this week.
It's never as good as you think, and it's never as bad as you think. So even though it seems as bad as it was, there still are some positive. There were some guys out there that did some good things. Maybe it was a young guy here and there at a position that moving forward, we feel like we can incorporate a little bit more and increase some playing time in some certain spots.
South Dakota hasn't turned the football over one time this year. Dating back to last season, 6 straight games with a goose egg in the turnover column. 492 plays, no turnovers. The key to flipping the script Saturday in the Dakota Dome is the same it's always been for Coach Wilson's defense.
It starts with disruption up front. There's no question about that. You have to be disruptive in the face of the quarterback. If he's got a clean pocket and doesn't ever have to get off his, change his launch point or move his feet in the pocket or change his arm angle or anything like that, if you don't disrupt him up front, inside particular, and then on the edges, you're going to have a hard time disrupting timing and forcing errant throws. And then you've also got to do a great job with getting hands-on at the second level. With linebackers and obviously on the perimeter with the corners to make sure that you disrupt timing there. And it can't be a clean pocket, and it can't be routes on air in the secondary.
South Dakota was one of the worst defenses in the Valley last season, ranking 9th out of 10 teams in scoring defense. Right now they lead the league in sacks and in the top 5 in the majority of the defensive categories. And Coach Hiklinski sees why those numbers have immensely improved.
And their defense is going to be able to do it too. They got the one defensive end, number 44, who I think leads our FCS in sacks, tackles for losses. He's quick, he's fast, he plays with a high motor. And they got a corner, number 7, Rambo, who's a really good player. Both safeties, the one was a linebacker last year, but both safeties have a lot of experience and can play and are really good at downing the ball and playing physical. The one thing I've seen in this conference is there's safeties in this conference that know how to hit and know how to tackle. You're not going to expose them. And so, we got to continue to progress. And really, it's not about South Dakota, it's about us.
The past 2 weeks have been brutal starts for the Sycamores, trailing 24-0 heading into the halftime locker room. This season, Indiana State has only jumped out to a first-half lead once, which was the season opener against Eastern Illinois. South Dakota has outscored its opponents 153-36 in the first half this season. I think you can already draw the conclusions of what the keys will be this week for Indiana State.
Their energy as they came out yesterday and their energy as they came out today, the key for us, and Coach has been driving this home, we've been driving it home as a staff, is we've got to start fast. We've got to start faster than we have the last couple of weeks. We can't put ourselves in those holes and expect to climb out of them, like we've been able to do, and then obviously weren't able to do Saturday.
For more on Sycamore football, there is nowhere else to go other than right here at GoSycamores.com. Reporting from Memorial Stadium, I'm Luke Martin.